The City of Dublin Natural Gas provides the most cost-efficient source of energy available today. So for your home, choose the most natural resource. Safe, clean, efficient. All new subdivisions around the Dublin area have natural gas available. Start reducing your energy bills today with Dublin City Natural Gas Department. Natural gas, the smart choice. Call 277-5048 today and let us help you start saving today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the beautiful new West Lawrence Middle School, and I tell you, it is so impressive. You're going to be at awe of how beautiful this construction is, and we've got the man in charge here with us to my right, Principal Reed Waldrop. How you doing, sir?
Good, Pat. How are you?
Doing well. How is everything here? I mean, it's like you can't be a little kid in a candy store.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt. That's how the teachers feel. It's beautiful. I think we're in awe when we walk in. I've been in here about 3 weeks now, and every morning when I walk in, I'm just in awe that this is our building. It's beautiful.
Do you remember when this whole process started, and now here it is, there was a lot in between to get this campus.
Yes, I remember.
How has that process been?
I remember our first meeting with the architects. We sat down and started, telling them our wish list, kind of, and what they could do and couldn't do. And then it wasn't long before we got to see some drawings. Altman and Barrett did a beautiful job designing our building. Then we went through the process of the bids of the contractors, and that was an interesting process for me. I'd never been part of that. I learned a lot about that end of building a school. And then JCI Lintile got the bid to build it, and it started coming to life. And man, it was from the time the trees started clearing to today, it's been unreal to watch it go up.
It will almost make you teary-eyed to see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Never forget where you come from.
Right.
To be able to really appreciate what you have here and, your staff. Talk to us about your staff.
Staff is very excited. We've been separated the last 3 years. 6th grade was up at the old West Lawrence High School. 7th and 8th grade was the old West Lawrence Junior High Middle School. So our staff has been kind of divided the last 3 years, not in spirit, but in proximity to each other. So we were spread very thin. Same administrative staff was running 2 buildings. That spread us very thin. The building was old. The building was, I won't say unsafe, but there was a lot of safety features that really needed updating. Kids had to change classes outside of the building, which is a nightmare for safety. So when we walk in here, we're all together. We're under one roof. The whole team is back together again. It's state-of-the-art, safe. Just excitement. Just so much excitement.
And if you are a product of West Lawrence Middle School, West Lawrence Junior High School, when you're able to come through these doors and get to tour this facility, you yourself are going to be feeling very nostalgic about you when you were in this point, and now our kids get to not only be in a state-of-the-art facility, but get the best education possible.
Right. That's what's important, is the education, the safety of kids and the education. And because we have such a nice facility, we can expand on what we were already doing. We're starting some different connections classes. One of those that comes to mind is jazz band. We're going to have a jazz band class at the middle school. We added a media arts program last year to our connections, but we're going to really be able to expand that this year. Sure. And you know how important media arts is. That's what you do.
That's my baby.
So, on the academic end, we've able to do some rescheduling. One thing we're really excited about is our 8th graders will now run a high school schedule. So when they move to high school as 9th graders, what that means is in the past they stayed together as a homeroom unit all day. So they knew 25 kids real well. And then they get to high school and it's more of a culture shock because they're not with those 25. Right. So we looked at it and studied, did a little research, and now with the high school schedule being ran in 8th grade, they will know their classmates when they get to high school, and it won't be such a huge transition.
How great is that?
I'm excited about that. The teachers are very excited about that. We've been able to add a 7th grade math teacher. So what we'll do is now, 6th and 7th grade will still stay together as a homeroom unit through academics. But when it's time to go to math, we're going to split out the homeroom, so the math classes will be a lot smaller. So there'll be a lot more individualized instruction in our math classes for our 7th graders. We found that 7th grade is a very important year in math because they're transitioning from 6th grade 7th grade is where they really start getting that foundation for their high school maths.
For sure.
We're offering, again this year, we're offering a high school algebra in 8th grade. So we have 8th graders that will actually leave West Lawrence Middle School with some of them will leave with 2 high school credits, which is huge for in the future dual enrollment and those kind of things.
Love that. And you've got some new staff as well.
We do. We're excited. I'm fortunate to have very little turnover. You know, that's a very good thing. We are welcoming 4 new teachers. Noah Garnto will be joining us in 6th grade as social studies. Miss Cecile Griffin is coming over from the east side to do technology and engineering. Miss Natalie Boatwright is coming in to do our course and drama program. Derek Smith is coming in as a 6th grade social studies teacher. And we're adding Miss Renee Cross as a paraprofessional in our SPED department.
Love that. Well, they're coming to a great team.
I think so.
Especially with you as the leader.
Well, I don't know. They make me look good. My team makes me look really, really good, so I'm very blessed.
You've been doing this for a while, Mr. Walter.
If I did my math right, I'm starting at Christmas, I will be transitioning into my 5th year as principal. I actually became principal during Christmas holidays one year, so.
Are you having fun?
Most days, a lot of fun. Most days, a lot of fun.
And we know that there's so much, I mean, you take what you do very seriously.
I do.
I mean, you come from a lineage
I do.
of educators.
Long line of educators.
No pressure, Mr. Waldrop, no pressure at all. And so when people come in, when the students come in, is there anything that you want to make sure that they know that they're aware of when they come to this building or on this campus?
Kind of my theme as principal is I want every student to know they matter. All 950, I want each one of them to know they matter. That they're safe here, they have a place here that they can enjoy being, and that we're happy they're here. Even on their bad days, we're happy they're here. So.
You always light up when I come into the building.
I do. You light up my life, Pat.
Well, you know, Mr. Waldrop, we are really excited about this school year. We're excited because there's so many things that our district, our nation has had to endure, especially with COVID and things happening. And with this transition into this new 186,000 square foot.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm getting my steps in every day.
You are getting your steps in. And we're so proud to have you at the helm.
Well, thank you. I'm honored and humbled to be at the helm.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Reed Waldrop, the principal at the new West Lawrence Middle School.
Thank you.
From humble beginnings with a desire to serve the Dudley community, Bank of Dudley has grown to 5 locations, serving Lawrence, Twiggs, and surrounding counties. Serving our community since 1905, the Bank of Dudley is looking forward to its 2nd century of community banking. Drop in today to any of our 5 locations: Jeffersonville, Dudley, East Dublin, Veterans Boulevard, and downtown Dublin. Bank of Dudley, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.